teams, the coaches, everybody knows the importance of this game. Right now, Sydney lead 1-0. They played each other in round one, so this game will determine a long ways as who has head-to-head. Sydney have really had to play some small ball, so George is going to have to stay on the court for 40 minutes.
Pick and roll here, Swain and George responds with our own two. 4 apiece here at the AIS Arena. Melbourne puts it up for 3. Going to work, Jade Melbourne and Shanice Swain. 10 for Melbourne. Early triple for her. At the other end, Swain lobbing it up and gets that one to drop.
Good job, Swain. She was a left-hand drive. She quickly switched it to her right hand and finished strongly. But there's another strong drive by Munga.
Munga, so she backs down and kicks it out. Brand Catasano in and out. Looked all right off the hand. George kept it alive. Brand Catasano for Swain for 3.
Wow, that is great teamwork by Sydney.
Early promising signs. Jade Melbourne and Shanice Swain, both 5 points apiece, both with a triple early. As Melbourne goes to work, hits the 2 and can make it 3. Taylor, George, Swain. 8 to shoot. It's a long attempt and it is a beautiful shot.
That one, they've both taken care of the basketball.
Melbourne trying to work around the Collier screen here. She goes behind the back, takes on Dees, kicks it out to Boyer, who loves a 3. Caps 2 of 3. The Flames have hit 3 themselves. And Tapia can make it another. It is flying from deep and both teams connecting. Tapia, Taylor. Big screen there from Tapia off the ball. Swain works away inside, sees parted for her, 15 in the first.
Reading what the defense was doing, then reacting when they opened up. She's having a phenomenal first quarter.
Munga. This 3-point show continues in Canberra. Little separating these two teams on the WNBL ladder, little separating them on the scoreboard early stages. How about this for a matchup? George v. Bishop. 2 greats going at it. And George with the reverse.
Probably played with each other over the course of their careers.
Here's Babongi. She hits the floor, immediately makes an impact, sets up Deeble. Canberra get the stop though. Potch saw an opening inside, is fouled, count the points, and she can make it a 3-point play.
Her athleticism was on display there, where she...
And a quick break. And Deeble playing tight defense here, but Swain still good enough. What a show she's put on, and it's only near quarter time.
So they're really mixing it up. They're reading what the defense is giving them, but Shanice Swain.
Taylor, George, as we get underway here in the second. Beautiful pass from George. Great timing. Taylor rewards her with the 2. 8 to shoot for Shanice Swain. Collier does come to help. And it pays dividends, doesn't know. Swain still good enough to find Pittman for the 2s.
Such good vision by Swain. And
here's Melbourne. Guarded closely by Brand Catasano. Crossing over superbly. And almost a no-look pass.
Nice pass.
Party tricks to Potch.
Whoa.
Capital. Ben Morderworth with you, alongside WNBL Coach of the Year, former Opals assistant. And Melbourne picked up the crumbs. Munga in rhythm. Falling well short.
I don't mind that matchup of Swain and Potch. Potch has such a long reach.
And Potch is guarding her closely here, but Tapia in the meantime is able to get 2 and can make it a 3-point play. Boyer pounced. And the cavalry arrives to lend a hand. Here's a mismatch. Collier on Tapia. Collier gets 2 and can go to the line for an extra. Charlie. Rebound number 6 for Nadia Potch. She's now shooting the 3 and nailing it. I reckon you're right. Taylor for 3. Can't get it to go. You know that the Flames, from a Tall's perspective, haven't got a lot of love there as Melbourne comes up with a big-time 3. Thriller on our hands.
Well, we talked about how it really feels like...
McKenna Dale on the floor as well for the Flames. Swain goes to work. Taylor with 3 to shoot. Finds a way. Finds an opening.
Really good take by Taylor, driving middle. Equally as good for Jade Melbourne.
13 foul on the Flames in this quarter. Here is Melbourne. Got it from Bishop. The Wise passing to the new star. Swain, part of the new breed, rocking Aussie hoops at the moment. Much needed field goal for the Flames. Boya, beautiful pass.
Nice little drop pass, good movement off the ball.
Swain, George, 8 to shoot here for the Flames. Feeds Taylor, wants some space, gets the space and gets the 3-point. Melbourne desperate for some help. Might have to put it up. Off balance, 4-3. You are kidding me.
Boards, trying to get deflections, diving on loose balls.
There's your quarter by quarter. It has been close all night. Swain for 3.
Yep, she just found a space. She kept her dribble alive.
Can the Caps respond at the other end of the floor? Collier, yes. All tied up. No fuss player is a Brancatisano, showing that now defending Melbourne. Potch, pick and roll here with Collier. 31 3-point attempts tonight, the Flames. Hit 8 of them. Here's Melbourne, kicking it out for Boya, who loves a 3. That's why.
And she has just continued to improve and continued, and a good steal, good read by Jade Melbourne.
Melbourne one-on-one with Tapia. Tapia straight up, forced the turnover. And now Taylor's on the break for Swain. Trying to find Taylor, had a second crack. Off the ball, Swain is free because her opponent in Deeble lost her footing and Swain hits the 3. They've kept on challenging Canberra all night. What a pass from George.
Wow.
What a finish from Taylor. Flames in front.
George and Taylor, we saw that play earlier. Run to perfection.
Now the challenge with the Caps. Munga immediately responds in the best way possible. Finishing in 4th spot. Swain inside, back out for Kayla G for 3.
Wow, Kayla George, but even better pass from Swain.
This WNBL season, Potch, Collier screaming for it. Potch takes it on herself, scores.
And 1 for Potch. She finds herself at the line.
This game living. Well, it was there, the shot was there. Bit too hot off the glass. And now Melbourne crossing over, works away and gets the lucky roll. Canberra win, and that is an almighty spanner in the works of what has already been an incredible WNBL season. Swain aggressive. She can't be stopped. Canberra call a timeout at the other end as Swain comes up with a big time play. Potch left alone. Misses.
No, what a well executed play, Potch.
We are going to overtime. 5 minutes of overtime here at the AIS Arena. Flames with the basketball. Brancatisano for 3. Beautiful 3-pointer to get us underway. With a decent look. Can't connect. Collier brings down the rebound. And still Kayla George is out there. She's played every second of this one. Melbourne had a foot inside the line.
She did. It was a long 2.
2 points for Jade Melbourne. George pulls the trigger on the 3. Deadly from Kayla G.
She can still get the job done. Rebounds defensively, nailing that 3.
Collier, aggressive inside, Taylor straight up. Tense times for even the most experienced coach. Potch, 3rd time lucky, drives, scores, and can head to the line as well. 7 to shoot. Melbourne drives drives hard with aggression and scores. We're all tied up again. And Taylor given the responsibility to create. Can't get the two. George, awesome off the glass. Brand Catasato, Taylor hits
wow,
it.
Kayla George.
The ball with the Caps.
They need a 3-point shot. They don't need a 2.
Potch lost control, and Swain came up with the steal, and the foul is called. Massive play from the Flames.
Well, if she does miss, they've got to get a block out and get that ball moving.
She just gets it. It's fully away. Melbourne will have the inbounds pass.
Got to get it in.
Gets it into Mungo, who fumbles. Pittman, George, Swain puts it up for 2. Can't get it to go, but that is as brave and as mighty a win as you will see from the Sydney Flames.